Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In the last episode, we took on Wispy Woods and the first level in World 2, Rockstar. And right now we're going to be taking on World 2-2. Let's start things off by picking up a Thunder Rod by getting Needle and Spark, and I failed miserably at that. Hold on, I can try this again. These Scarfies are annoying. Oh, actually, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get the magnet boulder. Watch out with these columns, because these columns are instant kill, as I demonstrate here. Totally on purpose. Not because I suck at this game, but totally on purpose. That was meant to happen. I needed to show you the dangers of falling stone on Kirby. Anyway. Oh, I just read the name of that enemy right there, the little axe enemy, and I totally forgot his name. I think these guys are Bronto somethings. And I think these ones are Bouncies. I just read the names of all these little enemies. Too, just because I wanted to see what they were called, and I forgot. These guys are called Ghost Knights, though. That's I know that one. And then these guys are like Ruffs, I think. Or Ruffs or something. It's like N-R-U-F, Ruff, something like that. Yeah, and this is Sparky. He's cute. And those guys over there, those little flame guys, I believe they're called Bobos. So, in case you wanted to know what they're called. I want to collect electric fire, because I kind of forgot what electric fire was, and it's just the one where you burn your head. But it's kind of useful because there are these little stone enemies. I forgot their names, and they fall from they attack you by falling, and the fire will protect you if your head's on fire. But yeah, they even manage to jump up and stuff. It's kind of impressive, actually. And what's funny too is I fall for every single one of their attacks each and every single time. I was like, I can make it this time, and then I got hit, and I was like, fuck, alright, that won't happen again. Damn it. Alright, I see you. Alright, it won't happen again. Ha! See, it won't happen again. And there's nothing up here, so I just took needless damage for no reason, and then I almost died right there. But apparently Kirby can destroy enemies by just the simple act of trying to light his head on fire. Not even accomplishing the actual act of having his head on fire, just attempting to. So there is the first shard. We need to find the broken floor in order to fall on top of it. Unfortunately, I don't know if you have to be Kirby for this, or if you need a specific power. I didn't want to take any chances, so I went with, not Drill, I didn't go with Drill. I went with Double Stone. I went with Boulder Kirby. Just because it's easy to set up, because these guys will fall on your head. And why not? It's Boulder Kirby. I'm invincible as a giant rock statue. You're able to run and jump as Boulder Kirby, so why not, you know? Oh, those guys, those are mumbos, I think? Mummy bows, bobos. Or regular bows, I guess. I think those are called mumbos. Those little cactus enemies, I believe they're called cacti. So I don't know why I feel the need to name all these enemies. I don't know why. I just wanted to look them up. Ooh, let's grab that one up since it's right over there. It's important to Kirby's adventure after all. So this part right here tells me that you don't need to actually be a specific weight. I just wanted to double check and make sure that that wasn't the case. So I assume all you gotta do is just find the part of the area where the floor breaks apart, which is right there. And then you can just simply fall down and pick up the shard. So that's the first shard of the level. There's still 2 more. We'll be picking them up as we find them, apparently. And here's a piece of cake. An extra life, that's always useful. Oh, this part was kind of annoying. So here's the second crystal. It's super easy to get. You just jump down and pick it up. These guys, I don't actually know what their names are. They send out fire, like will-o-wisps at you, and they're not that they're hard to dodge, but they're kind of annoying because they keep appearing out of nowhere. And if you really want to not die, you have to make sure you're quick about things. But right there is a maximum tomato, and we can get full health and continue on with the level. Kirby can swim, so if there's ever any water around, you can just swim. Pretty self-explanatory. Be careful with this part, the pillars, because Kirby can't survive a crushing. He'll die instantly. So I didn't see that coming. And I'm kind of upset because I wanted the boulders. But underwater, Kirby can actually still inhale things, which is a little different because I don't remember him being able to do that in other Kirby games. I think in Superstar, or here's like Kappa or something, based off of a Kappa. In like Superstar Ultra, which is like the only other Kirby game I can remember playing through other than like Kirby's Adventure and Dreamland or something. You usually just blow water underwater instead of being able to suck up. And this is like the first Kirby game that I can think of that he can inhale things underwater. I forgot the name of those ghost enemies, and I don't fully know like these enemies, like the things I kept calling Birdos, they're like Bronto somethings. They have like 2 names. And like right here, so the whole point is you're supposed to touch this and then let it rise up so that you can jump up and have an easier time getting up there. But since you're Kirby, you can just fly up, so you know there's no point in risking dying. Oh, Sandman, that's pretty neat. Let's dodge all these little cannons. I think they're called Shotsos, and I think those enemies I just killed right there, I think those are called propellers. I guess I'm trying to name them all just because I don't collect all the cards in the game. I just kind of picked up any of them that I got throughout the playthrough, and I showed them off like very briefly. So I don't know. There's a lot of enemies in this game. But I want that lightning sword, that cutter, electricity cutter, and there's a Kappa, actually I think it's called, right over here, and they're super simple. Their pattern isn't that bad, so. And yes, you can obliterate enemies with the lightsaber underwater as well. And much like the flame sword, the lightsaber can kill enemies merely by osmosis. All you have to do is just like touch them with the blade and they'll die. You don't actually have to press the attack button, which is amazing. I don't know if I showed this off in this part or if it's later, I don't remember. But you can press down with the lightsaber just to put it away. And I don't remember what those guys are called. They have a really interesting name though. These little dragon dudes. Oh, puddle. And Kirby can actually destroy the Shotso attacks, those little cannons. So that's pretty useful. And now we get to play as King Dedede. In certain levels, you get to play as King Dedede, and King Dedede can use his hammer, and you can charge it up by holding the attack button. And he has a standard jump. King Dedede cannot fly, so you're going to have to rely on the ropes in order to go up. And in here, there is another crystal, the 3rd crystal. Luckily for us, King Dedede is able to climb up the side of walls and up ropes, so he's not entirely vertically challenged as long as there's a way to climb up. Albeit the hammer is super powerful; it can kill anything in one hit. Some walls need 2 hits in order to break them, but I think for right now these ones are just fine with the 1 standard hit. I don't think the charged up mallet, and there's a shard right there. I don't think the charged mallet does extra damage. I think it just counts as like hitting it one, like another time on like walls. Granted, there's no real way to decipher like how much damage King Dedede actually does with this hammer, considering he kills any enemy in one hit, and you don't fight a boss with him. But I would assume that charging up the hammer does 2 hits worth of damage anyway, so. Boop. And just like that, we picked up the 3rd shard, and we're going to beat the level, because I believe after King Dedede, this little segment over here, we're done with World 2-2. Not a hard level, just a couple death traps in the crushing, but other than that, you should be fine. And here's the end. Alright, let's see if I can grab this card. And I don't. Oh, but I picked up a red star. So red stars are worth 5 yellow stars, and I believe green stars are worth 3, and blue stars are worth 10 stars. Collect 30, you get an extra life. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.